Asini madam. Hello. Hello.
Start అయింది మేడం రికార్డింగ్.
Okay. Madam, I am asking you now, madam. Hello. Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Today, we are going to take up grammar. In last class, we completed the second lesson, no? The story of
madam.
success is also a story of great failures. Okay. We knew about determination. We knew about willpower, how we should succeed in the life. Today, we will take up grammar part, phrasal verbs, which will be asked in your question paper in SSC. First of all, let us know what are phrasal verbs. You all know what are verbs?
Yes,
What is a
madam.
verb? What is a verb? Anybody?
Past tense. Work. Past simple. Work, madam.
What is a verb?
Work
Yes.
done by work, madam.
Work. Okay, you are saying work.
Past,
It is action word. Verb is a action word. The word which tells us about some action. The word which tells us about any action in the given sentence is called a verb. Now, what are phrasal verbs? Let us see. A phrasal verb is a verb. Okay, already we have in its name itself phrasal verb. A phrasal verb is a verb followed by a preposition. A phrasal verb is a verb followed by a preposition or an adverb. Okay, when we take a verb and add a preposition, or we take a verb and add an adverb to it, that combination becomes a phrasal verb. Did you all get it? When we take a verb and add a preposition, or when we take a verb and add an adverb to it, that combination becomes a phrasal verb. And this combination of, that is a verb, a preposition, or a verb and adverb, which is called a phrasal verb, gives a different meaning from the original verb. It gives a different meaning from the original verb. Now, just let us see this. Are you all able to listen to my voice?
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Yes,
Is the screen visible?
Yes, madam. Yes,
What is visible on the screen?
madam.
Believe in phrasal verb, madam. Believe in.
The screen is visible. Okay, screen is visible. When you see here, believe is a verb. Okay. Believe means, what do you understand by the verb believe? What do you understand by the verb believe? Believe.
Hope.
Yes. Yes. Believing is nothing but trusting something or somebody. Okay. Believing is nothing but trusting something or somebody. Now, believe in, we have added into the verb and it has become phrasal verb believe in. Now, as you can see your screen, when you believe in something or somebody, you are sure that something or somebody exists. Believe in, this phrasal verb has different meanings. Let me explain you first meaning. When you believe in something or somebody, you are sure that something or somebody exists. For example, we people say, I believe in God. Do you believe in God?
Yes, madam.
Do you all? Yes, you all believe in God.
Yes,
We all
madam.
believe. Everybody, we all believe in God. So when we say I believe in God, we are using a phrasal verb there, believe in. Right. We believe that something or somebody surely exists. One more thing, let me. My children still believe in fairies. See sentence, third sentence I am reading. My children still believe in fairies. One mother is speaking about her children. She is saying, after growing up also, see, in our childhood, we believe in something and we believe in that thing for a long time. In childhood, when you used to listen to the stories of ghosts, what are ghosts? Ghosts. What are ghosts? Anybody? Ghost.
Devil.
దయ్యాలు
Devil, madam.
డెవిల్స్
Devil.
డెవిల్స్ డెవిల్స్ మేడం
Devils,
Devils,
madam.
madam.
Correct, girls and boys. In childhood, when somebody used to tell us about stories, somebody used to tell us stories of ghosts, we used to believe that ghosts really exist. And when anyone used to tell us about fairies means angels like. Okay, we used to believe that fairies also exist. A mother is telling here, after growing up also, my children still believe in fairies. This is also one more usage of phrasal verb. Now let us go to the second meaning and usage. To believe in something is to have a strong belief of that something is good or right. If we believe in something, we think that that is a good thing or right thing. We have a strong belief. Believe is verb, belief is noun form. Okay, belief I am using, that is a noun form. Now examples of this believing, let us see. Second one, you see, they do not believe in the death penalty. They do not believe in death penalty. They do not believe in death penalty is nothing but if some person is charged against a crime and a death sentence is given to him, a judge passes a judgment that he should be hanged, or he should be spending his life in the jail, in the prison for lifetime. That is almost a death penalty, or he should be hanged till death. And some people say criminals should not be given death penalty. Criminals should not be given death penalty. First one, you see, my grandparents believed in working hard and helping others. Do you all believe in this? Do you all believe in this?
ఎస్ మేడం
Yes, madam.
My
Yes, madam.
grandparents,
ఎస్
my
మేడం
grandparents, not only my grandparents, I also believe in hard work, and you all should also believe in hard work. Do you all believe in hard work? Do you believe?
ఎస్ మేడం ఎస్
Yes.
మేడం
Should all
Yes,
should all
madam.
believe in hard work.
Madam.
Next one, let us see. When you believe in somebody, you have confidence that they are a good, trustworthy person, or they can do something well. That is having a strong belief in somebody. Okay, we still believe in you. If somebody helps you, when you somebody helps you, and when you want to thank them, or when you want to tell a positive thing about them, we say you helped us that time, and we still believe that you are a strong supporter, and we still believe in you. Let us go to the next phrasal verb. Blow up. What is the next phrasal verb?
Glue up.
Blow up.
బ్లో
What is, yes, correct. What is blow up? Let us see. To blow up something or to blow something up, it is one and the same. To blow something up or to blow up something means to fill it with air. First meaning of this phrasal verb, you see, first meaning of this phrasal verb, to blow up something or to blow something up means to fill it in, fill it with air. For example, can you blow up the balloons? Can you blow up the balloons? Means what? Tell me, what does the sentence mean? Can you blow up the balloons means?
ఫిల్లింగ్ ఎయిర్
Filling air in the balloon. Somebody's house has disturbance. Mute your mic. If your house has no disturbance, you can unmute yourself. Don't cause disturbance in class. Boys and girls. Okay, so blowing up is, that is blow up means fill with air. Second meaning, let us see. Blow up also means to suddenly lose your temper, means getting angry easily or getting very angry. See, first meaning of blow up is filling with air. Second meaning of this phrasal verb blow up is suddenly losing your temper or getting very angry. Losing your temper is nothing but getting very angry. I broke her iPad and she blew up at me. I broke her iPad and she blew up. Blew up is past tense. Blow up is present tense. Blew up is past tense. Blew up
Past
at
tense.
me. Yes, past tense. I broke her iPad. See, if you break something very costly like iPad, I'll tell you one thing. If you break a mobile phone of your father, will he not become angry? Reply, boys and girls.
Yes,
If you
madam.
yes,
Yes,
if you
madam.
break
He
your
will.
father's
Yes,
mobile
madam.
phone,
Madam.
obviously, if you break your father's mobile phone, will he not become angry? He will definitely become angry. He blew up at me. Blew up at me means he became very angry at me. I broke her iPad and she blew up at me. iPad is a bigger phone, which is a brand of Apple. Okay. Next one, blew up. One more meaning. When something blows up, ma, mute your mics, ma. Some houses have disturbance. Mute your mics. When something blows up, it explodes. Explosion. What is explosion? What is explosion? When power supply, when some power supply messes up, some wires mess up, then there will be explosion in a factory, and that factory will catch fire. Explosion, it means if a petrol tank of a car or a lorry bursts, the lorry or the car will explode. Explode is verb form, explosion is noun form. Blow up is also nothing but explode. Okay. Fortunately, the plan was empty. Fortunately, the plane was empty when the hijackers blew it up. You know, people who people who kidnap children or other people, it is called kidnapping. When they completely take a plane in their right, in their power, it is called hijacking. When kidnappers, when terrorists take up a complete flight or an aeroplane under their control, okay, it is called hijacking. Fortunately, the plane was empty when the hijackers blew it up. That is, blew it up here means explode. That is, hijackers hijacked a plane and they kept a bomb and they blew the flight, blew it up. That is, the flight exploded. But
Yes, madam.
fortunately, yes, fortunately, luckily, there were no passengers on the plane. There were no passengers on the plane, and the plane was empty. That was about blow up. Now, one more phrasal verb, break down. What is the next phrasal verb?
Breakdown.
Breakdown.
Breakdown. Okay, let us see.
Breakdown.
Let us see the meanings of breakdown. This phrasal verb. If a vehicle or a machine breaks down, it stops working. If a vehicle or a machine breaks down, it stops working. Means something stops working, we call it broke down. Right. Our car broke down on the way to the airport and we missed our flight. One family was going to airport and they had flight to go somewhere else. Their car broke down on the way. In a way, in a place where it's a deserted place and there are no people and there is no help, no mechanic shop and nothing. When a car breaks down, what will we do? We will wait for others to come. We have to search for a mechanic and we have to wait and waste our time or try to find how to fix it. So our car broke down on the way to the airport and we missed our flight. One family was going to airport and their car broke down and they missed their flight because they did not reach airport uh, in the given time. Now, one more meaning of breakdown. You see, if you break down, you are unable to control your feelings and you start to cry. That is also one more meaning. First meaning is a machine or vehicle stopping working. It stops working. If you break down, second one is when you completely lose your feelings and you cannot control and you start crying because you got disappointed or you lost something. If you break down, you are unable to control your feelings and you start to cry. So when you break down, you feel very sad. You feel very sad and you start crying. She broke down when she heard the sad news. She broke down when she heard the sad news. Generally, when we hear a sad news which disturbs us, what do? We What do we do when we hear any sad news which disturbs us? A news of loss, a news of something very bad. What do we do, boys and girls?
Cry.
We cry. That is, yes, we break down. You have to say in phrasal verb. You should say we break down, madam. When we hear a sad news, what do? We
Cry.
Breakdown.
yes, we break down. One meaning is vehicle or a
Breakdown.
machine stops working. The other meaning is you people breaking down, human beings breaking down. The next one is to break down is also to become mentally or physically ill because of difficult or traumatic experience. Means breaking down in the sense your mental health or your physical health breaking down. It is almost similar to the above one, that is you can't control your feelings and you feel very bad mentally and you feel very bad physically, you feel very low and disappointed, and that time you break down. She had a nervous breakdown after her son was kidnapped. If a mother hears a news that her son is kidnapped, will she not break down? Definitely she will break down. Next phrasal verb, let us see. Next phrasal verb. Call back. Call back. Yes. Are you able to see the screen, all of you?
Yes, madam.
Yes,
Screen
madam.
is visible?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Let us start. If you call back somebody, if you call back somebody or call somebody back, it's one and the same. If you call back somebody or call somebody back, you telephone someone who rang you earlier, or you telephone someone who for the second time. Call back, it has this meaning. What does it mean? Somebody called you. Okay, somebody called you. See, for example, we teachers to inquire about Vidyavarti program, we called you, and your father was outside. You did not take the call. Your father did not take the call. After coming back, you check the phone and you see that your teacher called you and you did not speak to your teacher, did not lift the call. You did not take the call. Then you call them back. You call your teacher back and you say, ma'am, my father was outside on field work, so I could not receive the call. You called me. Please tell me what should I do, or this is the program. I watch the program. That is calling back, calling somebody back. Or you call somebody for the second time. First time you call somebody, they did not lift the call. Again you call them. That is calling back. Okay. It has two meanings. Are you all able to understand?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes. So
Yes,
one is when you call back somebody. Second one is when you yourself are calling somebody second time. Okay. Mr. Evans telephoned while you were out. He wants you to call him back. Mr. Evans telephoned you. Your teacher, whose name is Mr. Evans, he, Mr. Okay, Mr. So he telephoned you. He called you and you did not lift it because you were out. He wants you to call him back, right? That is one thing. And you call somebody second time, that is also a call back. Let us see. Call off. Call off. To call off something or to call something off is to cancel a planned event. Call off means canceling something. Call off means, in simple word, canceling something. They are calling off the tennis match because of the rain. They are calling off the tennis match because of the rain. The event was planned, tennis match was planned in your ground. Let us take the example of your ground only, your school ground. You had a tennis match at 5 o'clock after the school time. You were very excited. You were ready to play. Everybody were thinking like today we will win. A section is thinking that we will win with B section, or B section is thinking that we will defeat A section and we will win. So you are ready, but at that time, because it's rainy season, it started raining from 4 o'clock or 4:30. It started raining. Can you play tennis match in the ground though it's raining?
No,
Can
ma'am.
you play?
No,
No,
madam.
we can.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So yes,
No,
so
madam, we
they
can't play, madam.
called off. So they called off the tennis match because of the rain. What is call off? Cancelling. So they cancelled it. It continuously it started raining and it continuously went on raining. So they called off the tennis match. Now DUC, news headlines. DUC, Spain airport strike called off. Spain airport strike called off. There was a strike going on in the Spain's airport. Where was the strike going on? Tell me. Where was the strike?
Spain's airport.
Spain. Spain is a
Spain's airport.
yes country.
Country.
So in Spain's airport, in Spain's airport, the workers were on strike. It was called off. Means what happened to the strike? It was called off means
Cancel.
cancelled. It was cancelled. Now, second one you see, second, to call off somebody or something. To call off somebody or something is to give a command to somebody or something. To leave someone alone or to stop attacking someone. That is, to call off somebody or something means to give command to somebody. Yes. Call off your dog. Call off your dog. If your neighbor says, see, your dog is troubling us, please call off your dog. Means call your dog back. You,
Back.
the owner, yes, the owner or the master of the dog should call it back. The general called off his troops. The general means in army. In army, when your troops go and they hide and they are ready to fight, or some war or some battle is going on, the general will get an order from headquarters that call off your troops. That is, we have cancelled the war or the battle. So war, exactly, we have called off the war. Call your troops back. Then the general will call off his troops. So that is also one more example of call off. Call round. Call round is another phrasal verb. To call round is to visit someone, usually for a short period of time. To call round is to visit someone, usually for a short period of time. Now, I think I'll call round and see if my grandmother needs anything. Your grandmothers, they are old people. Okay, they are old people, and they sometimes live away from us. All grandmothers do not live in same houses, in same house where we live. They live with our uncle, they live with our aunt, or they live in their own house. So a boy here, a boy like you or a girl like you, what he or she is telling is, I think i I'll call around. I think I'll call around and see if my grandmother needs anything. So I'll visit my grandmother. I will visit my grandmother and see if she needs anything. I'll buy her that. I'll get her that, and I will come back home. That is one example. Check in. Check in. Let us go on. To check in is to show your ticket at an airport so that the airline knows you have arrived and they can put your bags on the aircraft. Check in means it's equal to logging in. Check in means equal to logging in. See, you logged in your Zoom class, right? All of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Yes, that is also called check-in. Logged in is also called checking. Okay, sometimes. So check-in actually means getting into an airport and showing your ticket. Exactly, check-in meaning is getting into airport and showing your ticket. And then the airport staff will say you have checked in. Means you checked in, you check in. So we have to check in at 8 o'clock. We have to check in. Where should you check in at 8 o'clock tomorrow? For example, tomorrow we'll take. We have to check in at 8 o'clock tomorrow. We have to check in the airport. We have to check in the airport at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Check-in has airport going and showing your registration in the airport or ticket in the airport, and check-in has one more going and showing your registration or booking in a hotel also. When you go to a hotel, receptionist, a man or a woman, receptionist, he or she will ask you, ma'am, can we see your reservation? Can we see your booking? Do you have any number? When did you book the room? When did you book our hotel room? So when you show all your details, then they'll say, yes, ma'am, you can check in. You can check in. When you show, that is what is checking. One is checking in the airport. One more is checking in the hotel. Next one. Let us see. Cheer up. As you are able to see, cheer up is already given here at the end of the page. Page 11. Okay. Now, cheer up. What is cheer up? To cheer up is to start to feel happier. When we feel sometimes low, our friends say, cheer up, come on, it's okay, it's not a bad thing. See, when you people are playing any match and you lost your first point, the opposite team won a point, then your friends and your teammates will say, cheer up, it's okay, it's only 1 point. We can make many other points. Yes or no, boys and girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
cheer
Yes,
up
ma'am.
means
yes,
yes,
madam.
cheer up means making someone happy, making someone happier. Come on, cheer up means clap and cheer up. Crowd cheers up the cricketers in the ground. Have you seen a stadium when the cricket match is going on? Have you seen on TV?
Yes,
When the cricket is going on the TV, you sit in front of TV and you watch it. You watch the cricket which is going on. When you watch it, you see the crowd in the stadium. Do you see the crowd in the stadium?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Yes,
When
madam.
our Indian cricketers, they make runs, or they give a sixer, or they give a four, or when excellent shot is given, what does the crowd do? Tell me.
Cheer up, madam.
Cheer
Yes,
up.
the crowd
cheer up,
cheers
madam.
up. The crowd cheers up. The
Cheer up.
crowd cheers up. Crowd is
Cheer.
third person singular, so it is cheers up. The crowd cheers up. That is cheering up, becoming happier. Next one is eat out. Eat out. Let us see eat out. Eat out is a very simple phrasal verb. You can understand easily. To eat out is to eat away from home at a cafe or restaurant. So eating out. We have eaten out every night this week. Some boys who study higher studies, who go for higher education, they live away from home, and in their hostels, when they live, some hostels provide food, some hostels do not provide food. When some hostels do not provide food, what do? They either buy and get food to their room, or they go out and eat. In that case, when they eat out every day, that is every night, that here the B sentence, the sentence B is telling the same thing. We have eaten out every night this week. We have gone out and we have eaten out every night this week. That is eat out. Next one, fall out. This you have to understand. Fall out. To fall out with someone is to become upset or angry with them. To fall out with someone is to become upset or angry with them, and to stop being friendly with them. To fall out with someone is to become upset or angry with them, and to stop being friendly with them. So, we have fallen out on these terms. If you do not agree with somebody, if you do not have same, you can tell same understanding, then it is called you fall out. Then you call it fallout. We do not agree with each other. We do not with agree with each other, and we are upset. We are upset that she spoke like that or he spoke like that. So it is fallout. We fell out over something very small. Somebody, if you do not agree with your friend and you quarrel, if we do not agree with your friend and you quarrel, you do not agree with your friend, you quarrel, you tell we fell out. We fell out. We fell out and we are not talking to each other. That is being angry with each other. We are being angry with each other. Marcus and Akos have fallen out. Two names are given. Two friends or two people who work together, colleagues or whoever, or two brothers or whatever. Marcus and Akos have fallen out. Means what? What? They have disagreed and they have fallen out is nothing but They are angry with each other. If your hair falls out, it becomes loose and unattached. Falling out, your hair is falling out. We regularly come across this. My hair fall, I have a hair fall, I have a hair fall, they say. That is, hair falls out. That is, your hair becomes weak and it starts falling out. Fall over. Fall over. To fall over is to fall to the ground from an upright position. That is, you were walking and you did not see something has come in between your walk and you did not see it. You were looking up and suddenly you fell over it. You fell over it. There was a slipper in your way, or there was a small table on which we sit, or there was a very little teapot, or there was a very small sitting table, and you did not see and you fell over it without seeing. The marathon runner fell over. The marathon runner, while he was running, he did not see and he suddenly from upright straight position, he fell over to the ground. My son is learning to walk and he keeps falling over. A mother is telling small babies when they start learning how to walk. Are you all there, boys and girls? Are you all in class?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Everybody is
Yes, madam.
Are you paying your
Yes, madam.
attention? Are you paying your attention?
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
madam.
Which sentence? Okay, tell me which sentence am I reading from the screen? A, B, C, D are there. Which sentence am I reading now?
Okay, ma'am.
Which sentence? C, correct. C.
See, madam.
See, madam.
See,
See,
madam.
my son
madam.
is learning to walk and he keeps falling over. When small babies, when small children, they start learning walking, they fall over again and again. They fall over again and again. Some resound. Some resound, ma. Mute your mic. Girls and boys, mute your mic. Somebody mute your mic.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma, you're causing disturbance, ma. Okay. If you fall over yourself to do something, you are very keen to do it. Chris fell over himself trying to impress his new wife. Chris fell over himself trying to impress his new wife. Means you wanted to do something very well. You were very much keen on doing it, and you fell over it. You were very much immersed, and you call it fellow. That is fall over. Now last phrasal verb, get up. To get up is to wake up. That's easily. I get up at 5 o'clock every morning. That is getting up. To get up is to stand up also. To get up is to stand up also. Get up off the floor. Your clothes will get dirty. When you sit on the floor, you rub your clothes, your uniforms get dirty. So teachers can tell you, get up off the floor. Your clothes will get dirty. So with that, we will finish the class. We knew some phrasal verbs, and your homework also, all girls and boys, remember your homework also. I'll post this in group also. Write 10 new phrasal verbs, their meaning, and 2 sentences with each phrasal verb. Boys and girls, are you there? Students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
madam.
How many phrasal verbs you should write? How many phrasal verbs?
10, madam.
10 phrasal verbs. Write phrasal verb and its meaning. Then how many sentences for each?
2.
Two, madam.
2
2
sentences.
sentences.
madam.
First you write phrasal verb. Then you write meaning. Then you write two sentences. That's your homework. Okay.
Okay, madam.
And girls, submit your homework to your teacher.
madam.
Boys, submit your homework in the 10th class group.
Okay, madam.
Next class, we will take up the next lesson. Okay? Next class, we will take up the next lesson from your text. Right?
Okay, madam.
Okay, ma. Prepare well. Watch Vidyavarti program also. Okay. Tell your friends to
ma'am.
join English class, to join all the classes which are going on. Tell your friends that it is very important. You'll have exams, you'll have school, you'll have classes regularly. Tell them to join Zoom classes and to learn things. Next class also, when you join, we will start a lesson. We will start a lesson. Okay?
Okay, madam.